Victory at last as court adopts IPOB's no case submission on charges against Biafran agitors detained in Eboyin. Wow, wow, wow. Gradually, the indigenous people of Biafran are gaining victory. This set of persons happens to be IPOB members, agitors, the Biafran agitors, who were actually detained in Eboyin, okay, because they were agitating. Now the courts have found them not guilty of any count charge, but rather saw them as people who are actually demonstrating for their rights. Understand now? Okay? So as it is now, with this that you have just seen is a clear indication that IPOB agitation for Biafran freedom has now been made a legal right. In fact, it's now legal for IPOBs to agitate, for Biafrans to agitate, because they are fighting for freedom. You understand? Let's check the content. This is evening news. Greetings, Umu Chineke. Yours truly was at the Eboyin State High Court, Abakaliki today, 15th June 2022, to represent Ezigbo Umu Chineke that have been detained in the state's correctional center since last year. Our no-case submission on the bogus charge preferred against them was adopted during today's proceedings and consequently adjourned for ruling. We are optimistic and justice will prevail and it will end in praise soon. These our brothers, we are exceedingly delighted to witness my presence in court today, which really impacted on their hope and belief that their freedom is near. Thanking Chukwuokike Abiama for safe flight back to Abuja. Remain blessed, Ezigbo Umu Chineke. We move. Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor Esquire, IPOB's lead counsel. You see, this guy Ejiofor, I like him for one thing. I like for one thing because he has been representing IPOB. He has been representing IPOB. Like seriously, he has been representing IPOB. He has been standing in gap for IPOB. If you check the period Nnamdi Kanu was taken to detention, earlier, that early stage, he was taken to detention. Ejiofor never gave the DSS any breathing space. He kept, visiting. In fact, he visits the detention center when they never asked him to visit, and he has been representing, going about getting the detained IPOB members free. Now this one is the one at Eboyin. The agitors that were detained in Eboyin. He have just gone there to start up a case to see that these guys gain their freedom. These are the things that the Nigerian government actually saw, and so they said, what are we going to use to reframe this guy from going on with this struggle for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? So they have to dig up a long time case that he actually had one time ago, so that they can use it to get him away from the case. My dear listeners, I tell you, the federal government actually failed woefully. They failed because its ends are clean. You understand? His hands are clean. So, no matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does, truth will always prevail. As this Ejiofor have started this journey, going about fighting for detained IPOB members, so is going to be on the day of Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. And this should be a note and information to every Biafran agitator that now agitation for Biafran freedom has now been legalized. It's no longer that period when you go outside to agitate and you'll be held down or you'll be struck down on all of that. No, those times are gone. Those times are gone. You understand? You are now at your free. Okay? Nobody will challenge you, nobody will question you. It is now your right. Do you understand? It is now your right. So, my dear listeners, based on these very facts that has just been tabled before us, I would like to hear from you and to know what you think and what you feel about this. So don't forget to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.